whispering now so loud. I feel the weight of every choice, the silent screaming in my head. But fear won't steal my voice tonight. I'm standing here instead. This is the moment before I run, before the fire, before my heart is shaking, but it's still strong. I won't turn back, I won't crawl. I'm ready for the fight to come. confusing dawn, there's a version of me that fades away. Of the night, biting my heels as I run, ash in my lungs, sky bleeding, digital sun, maps on my skin, burn through the sweat and the scars, whispers of gold, buried in cities of tar. Every shadow looks back at me, every heartbeat counting down. If the devil deals the cards, I'm still taking it around. Treasure island in the dark, I chase it, I crave it. It's tearing me apart. Black waves crash against my heart, I'm lost. I'm high on the hunt for that spark. Treasure island in the dark. Eyes like a flare, cut through the smoke and the blur. Thorns in my hands, clutching a room of words. Steps on the edge, ground keeps breaking away. If I drown in this quest, let the tide spell my name. Every shadow looks back at me, every heartbeat counting down. If the devil deals the cards, I'm still taking his round. city slowly fades away. The night wind brushes past my skin, chasing shadows of distant neon lights. I walk alone inside a waking dream. Street lights hum like they know my name. Every step feels soft and slow. In this quiet between heartbeats, there's somewhere I'm meant to go. Even the stars begin to whisper what's waiting in that glow. A silent promise in the distance, calling me to follow. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, carrying me toward tomorrow. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, all the answers live right here. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, wrapping gently around my heart. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, telling me I'm already here. The hands of time never slow their pace. Another ordinary storyline, but tonight feels a little different underneath this endless sky. I stop and breathe in the moment, let the city hold me still, waiting for a sign or a feeling that I've been chasing against my will. Moonlight paints the road ahead. Where are we supposed to go? Side by side with silent questions, learning as we flow. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, holding every fragile thought. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, turning doubts into a spark. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, leading us through light and fear. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, all the answers live right here. If tomorrow changes everything and today becomes a memory, I'll remember how this night felt when the city spoke to me. No maps, no perfect directions, just a rhythm in the air. If I trust this moving moment, I'll arrive without despair. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, taking us beyond the blue. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, every dream feels close to true. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, softly saying don't let go. The neon wind is blowing, blowing, this is where we're meant to be now. You're melting in the city at 2 a.m. Only my heartbeat carving out the truth and sound. Lies and desire getting tangled tight, pulling me down into a loop with no way out. Street lights flicker like a warning sign. Every step feels scripted by the night. I try to breathe, but the rhythm knows every secret I don't wanna show. Losing my name inside the noise, a shadow deeper than the light. Reason fade and set to mute, let the darkness take the mic. Static crawling through my veins, I stop pretending I'm in control. If this is where I'm meant lost and sinking wrong, blurring lines of good and bad. If there's no road that leads me back and push me deeper than I planned, the pace rewrites my sense of time, a conscience drowning in delay. If I'm already lost inside, I'll disappear the loudest way. Feel the black signal, the darkness chose my name. Even if I fall apart, the sound won't fade. Feel the black signal, the future's on blackout mode. There's nothing left that I can lose. I already let it go. Already let it go. No mirrors left to recognize the face I used to hide behind. If this is wrong, don't pull me out. I finally hear myself tonight. Control is just an illusion, breaking under low and truth. In this chaos, I'm awake, becoming something new. Feel the black signal running straight through my bones. Even if this body fails, I won't be alone. Feel the black signal, no escape, no return. In the depth of all this noise, this is where I learn. This is where I learn. When the morning comes, this darkness won't erase. Inside the noise, I finally become myself. Midnight lights glow on the avenue. Under neon signs, the city starts to breathe. City pulse beneath the electric skies. A sleepless heartbeat breaks into the streets. Ooh, lost in the rhythm of your shadow, melting slowly into who you are. Cruising through this endless summer, riding through the never-ending dark where the summer never dies. Believing only in this moment now. A velvet breeze across our faces, soft wind scaring us. Hope you're dreaming in our eyes. This city teaches us how to dream. The radio plays our favorite song, a melody that keeps us moving on. Reflections dancing on chrome and glass. City lights are shaking on the windows. Side streets fade into memories. Every glimpse becoming something more. If this night could last forever, if the morning never came, every mile is pulling us closer to a place we can't escape. Lost in the rhythm of your shadow, wrapped in waves of neon light. City nights are burning brighter, holding nothing but our into blue. Neon echoes in our heartbeat. This city's still alive in you. Under a silent sky, something inside me wakes. Under a sky that holds its breath, the noise inside my chest ignites. Between the lines of black and white, I never knew who drew them right. I learned the truth was only one, a single answer carved in stone, but broken mirrors in the dark reflect 1,000 versions of my soul. Every crack reveals a doubt, every echo calls my name, standing still before the light, waiting for the sound of change. So the bell of judgment rings. I hold my sins, I hold my dreams. Who decides what I should be? God, the crowd, or just me? No escape inside this light. My real voice starts to scream. Oh, the bell of judgment rings, and it's louder inside me. One word can bend the future's shape. Is silence just another crime? The paths I never dared to choose still cast their shadows on my mind. There's no such thing as spotless hands. We touch tomorrow, stained and scarred. I locked my heart in fear of pain, but my heartbeat broke the bars. Past and hope are face to face, neither one will look away. Every breath betrays my fear, but still I step into the flame. The time of judgment comes, shadows fall, the light is harsh. Where does mercy even live? In the winner's crown or loser's scars? I stand up on shaking legs, say my name into the sound. Oh, the time of judgment comes, and I won't back down. Even if this choice was wrong, the meaning doesn't disappear. In the moment I'm judged, I become real. I'm here, not clean, not pure, not whole, just breathing, broken, alive. Owning every step I took is how I survive. Beyond the judgment line, the answer's not outside. Broken rules Don't you ask me where I'm headed, I don't know why. Kissing all those heavy signs of yesterday goodbye. Stepping on the gas, chasing the morning sky. Remember how we used to talk until the break of dawn, sharing secrets, wondering where the time had gone. Even if the road ahead is blurred and hard to see, I've got the power, I've got the rhythm inside of me. Grown-up rules and logic, they can't measure how I feel. The rhythm of my heartbeat is the only thing that's real. I'm gonna hold on tight, never gonna let go. My dreams are still alive, and I'm gonna let them show. Like at speed of light, further than anyone. My trembling fingertips will reach out for the sun, throwing all my doubts and tears into the rushing wind. I believe in only one thing, the fire deep within. Keep on moving now. Check it out, don't stop the flow. High speed, high life, here we go. Looking at the mirror, no looking back. We're on the right track, never gonna crack. One time for the girls, two times for the dream. We're shining brighter than a laser beam. Sometimes I feel so lonely in this crowded street, searching for a miracle, someone I'm meant to meet. But I won't cry, no, I won't hide no more. I'm breaking through the limit, opening the run away at the speed of light, further than anyone. My trembling fingertips will reach out for the sun, throwing all my doubts and tears into the rushing wind. I believe in only one thing, the fire deep within. Keep on driving through the night. For tonight, yeah, we're never gonna stop. Speeding up tonight. The words I trusted were prayers made of glass, shattered in silence right in my hands. Only the warmth you left on my back was the truth I learned too late to grasp. Every promise looked holy at first, but faith can bleed when it starts to crack. Now all that's left is the echo of you and a question I can't take back. The night stands still as a silent witness, rows of shadows block every road. The blade you chose was your own reflection. Consequences always come slow. You thought time would forget your name, but time remembers every step. Were you buried under excuses? Is rising from the dead. Ring out the bell of judgment. The voice you hear is your conscience calling. If you beg for mercy, is left standing here. Footsteps close and sealing exits. Time is drawing near. You can run, you can close your eyes, but the past keeps perfect score. Every choice you made in silence is knocking at the door. Ring on the bell of judgment. Run if you want, your shadow stays. The one who judges is the crowd. It's every choice you made. The price of betrayal grows each day, and silence signs the fate. Still the morning always comes, even punishment lets light remain. If you can walk while holding regret, then endings shift into beginnings again. Scars don't vanish, they teach the skin what pain and courage mean. Redemption isn't being forgiven, it's choosing who you'll be. Now it fades, the bell of judgment. The verdict turns into a key. Hold your sins, don't look away. Choose your next step carefully. Beyond betrayal, people can rise, but never forget the truth you saw. Never forget the self you were on that day when it all went wrong. The bell grows quiet, but not the sound. It lives where choices remain. Your future waits with an open hand if you dare. Dry bones on the hillside, sun peeling the color off my wings. Circling the silence, counting every breath that hunger brings. I learned from the desert, take what's left when all the prayers fall through. Wind in my feathers says no one's coming back for you. I'm just a shadow in the open sky, living on the edges of your last goodbye. You call it ugly, I call it staying alive. Lonely as a vulture, but I survived. I've watched your soft hands tremble, white knuckles on a steering wheel at dusk. Saw you leave that letter, folded like a body in the dust. You think you're forgotten, you think the world can't see you when you cry. I see every secret from 1,000 feet above your life. I'm just a shadow in the open sky, living on the edges of your last goodbye. You call it ugly, I call it staying alive. Lonely as a vulture, but I survived. I eat what the light abandons, I sleep where the storms collide. I drink from the rust in the riverbed where all your bright dreams died. If this is what mercy looks like, bleached and broken in the sand, then I am your last reflection on the back of a shaken hand. I'm just a